Myself. I did it. I unmuted myself. Oh my god, holy shit. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mates of Fate on Saturday night. Thank you for being here. I'm super tired, but we're going to do this anyway because I love D&D more than I like anything else. And I love playing with you guys because you guys are so much fun. Thanks for being here. There's going to be a very special episode of Lost Mine of Phandelver. We're going to learn some lessons. We're going to come together. We're going to find that the real treasure was friendship and the wild magic bullshit we triggered along the way. So, if you've been here before, you know that we usually do 2 homebrew campaigns twice a week, Songs of Creation and Artima. Maybe you've heard of us. We're kind of a big... We're not. No one follows this channel. But we're on hiatus right now because our 2 favorite players had a baby. And we love you guys, and we'll see you soon. We're trying to figure out when we're going to bring Songs of Creation back. But not for a little bit. But we're super psyched that we can at least start talking about it again. In the meantime, let's go around the horn. Who's not eating? Who did we start with last time? Marcel. Hey, buddy. Where are you from? What's up? Hey, thanks for being here.
Hey, everyone. Go ahead and follow me on TikTok if you haven't already. That's kind of where I'm blowing up. TTTomes Guild. Join the guild on there.
Hell yeah.
Got some magic happening. Help us bring more magic to this plane of existence.
Excellent. And you have a website, too, right? You said TTTomes.com?
Yep.
Definitely check it out. We're super excited for your Kickstarter to launch. We're so behind you. Jesse. Hey, man. Our newest member.
How's it going?
Our newest member, but arguably the most important. Where are you from? Hey, what's up?
Hey, yeah, you guys can find me on Twitter at GeoGverse and TikTok at GeoGverse. Mostly just messing around, showing some of my art. TikTok, I'm usually just goofing off, but
nice.
Yeah, it is what it is.
We are going to follow both of you on TikTok once Mike and I figure out which of us owns the Mates of Fate TikTok account. We haven't seen our young person in a while, but when we find her, we're going to ask her which one of us has the TikTok. I am almost 40. I don't understand these things. This is how we wore hats in the 90s, kids. I used to be cool. Anyway, Stone, hi. Thanks for being here, man.
Hi.
Where are you from?
Yeah, good to be here. I'm from Views from the Dungeon. I handle their tech, and I also stream solo under Stone in Hats. And I am excited. I play Lilfane, and I'm currently in southern heat, channeling my inner Lilfane and camping outside and getting really dirty. It's been great.
Super glad you're here. Thanks for bearing with the heat with us. Last and certainly not least, hello, Maeve, my love. Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Slices and Dices.
Hey!
I also am here with you guys all the time.
More importantly,
I love you guys.
We love you too.
You can find me on Twitch under Maeve Climber. I do art and other random nonsense. Mostly art, though. I also do other streams with Slices and Dices, Aliens, other stuff like that. And, yeah, I play Tink. She is
She's the best.
Precious goblin.
She's the tiniest. Somehow the tank? I'm not sure how that happened, but it's happened.
She's not the tank, she's the damage dealer.
Speaking of art, hey, look at what I can't see myself. Look what I have right here. Look at that. It's me. It's me. Jesse made this for me, and I love it. I love it so much. Thank you, Jesse. I have art, you guys. I've never had art before. I love
pretty.
I love you guys.
I love that you're wearing the blue hat with the blue hood.
Yes, that was on purpose.
Probably unintentional, yeah.
No, I plan everything so far in advance, and I've been prepping for tonight for days.
Believe you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Roll an insight check. Listen.
Okay.
If you'll be so kind, if you see a heart button down below and you haven't already followed us, will you please follow us and get notified when we go live? Usually we stream twice a week. Phandelver's on Saturdays. I'm trying to do 2 more horrors every Thursday. We're going for it anyway. Two more has been a ton of fun. It's just a meat grinder that we're probably going to be running this Thursday night. So stop by. You'll also find Matt from Slices and Dices guesting with us on that. That's a blast. We mostly summon giant apes and kill them. Yeah.
Yes. Actually,
hi.
This next Thursday is actually our Aliens game.
Shit. Don't come here on Thursday. Go to Slice and Dice and watch Alien. The game is so much better than anything we run. It's real good. But then when you're done, come back.
Yeah. I also rolled an 18.
I haven't prepped for this at all. I'm just kidding. Everything's fine. I'm not tired. Listen, if you like memes related to RPGs and D&D, follow us on Instagram at Mates of Fate. It's a super good time. What do you guys think of the new D&D movie trailer? Tell us in the chat. Apparently it's upsetting the internet, and that is very funny to me. I'm for it.
I love it. Oh.
I don't think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be fun, and that's the point, right? D&D's fun.
Exactly. That's how you play D&D.
It's going to be a good time. If you wanted merch, you could get it on matesoffate.com. No, you don't have to, but you could go to matesoffate.com and get like a button or a water bottle or something. Or don't. It's fine. Thanks as always to our friends at Syrinscape for bringing us awesome atmosphere sounds and combat music tonight. Again, what combat music? We never need it. Make sure you check them out at Syrinscape.com. But more importantly, we are doing something that has been so much fun. I've never done anything like this in a campaign before. It is dangerously close to breaking this game, but we're just going to keep rolling with it. We are raising money for the Trevor Project, which is a charity campaign super near and dear to my heart and many other people. If you haven't heard of the Trevor Project, super stellar. For over 2 decades, they have worked to save young LGBTQ lives by providing 24/7 free, confidential suicide hotline counseling, or text, or chat, or Trevor Space. It's all free, it's confidential, and it's secure. Just safe spaces for queer youth. Super good cause. So if you donate, we got a thing up here. We're already up to like $236 because our community is incredible. For $10, you can send a player a healing potion. They're gonna need it because this shit is so broken right now. So send them some healing potions. For $25, you can buy a wild magic surge and just make fucking bonker shit happen in our game in real time. And not a normal wild magic surge. That wasn't enough for us. Oh no. No, we wrote our own wild magic surge table in the Discord. Get in the Discord, check it out. It's pinned in the Phandelver channel. If you want to add some suggestions for more ways to break this game, go for it. I can't get any worse.
I don't think our characters.
Don't challenge them that, please. Don't challenge them to make it worse, please.
I'm sure nobody like JF Messing could think of something super creative that's never been done in D&D before.
Please don't do that.
Babe, please don't. Okay, all right. Are you guys ready to play D&D?
Yeah.
Ready?
Let's play D&D.
Stay.
Hey!
Get ready.
First time. And I broke it already. Neat. Check them out on Syrinscape.com. When last we left our heroes, they were on a journey from Neverwinter to Phandelver, escorting some supplies for their patron Gundren Rockseeker. I'm not going to recap the last 4 episodes, but basically your patron hired you to transport these supplies because he and his brothers, the Rockseeker brothers, apparently found the location of the legendary Wave Echo Cave, which is known not just for its vast mineral wealth, but it's rumored to be home of the legendary Forge of Spells, which, if you knew how to use it, could be used to craft incredible magic items. Anyone would want this for the power, for the money, for the magic, just to say you have it. But Gundren Rockseeker was waylaid by the Cragmaw tribe, who are apparently 4 higher by someone you have yet to meet, known as the Black Spider. And you are all uncovering the strands of whatever that web is right now. You're still trying to figure it out. But you made your way to Phandelver, and you found this is a nice frontier town. One of you referred to it as a shithole. You weren't necessarily wrong. It was rude. But it's mostly nice people. They've established a little community here, and you found, although they seem to be doing well enough for themselves, they're very deeply troubled by the presence of a group known as the Red Brands. This group of, from what you can tell, shitty young 20-somethings that start fires and rough up the locals. They've apparently murdered the woodcarver, possibly taken his family hostage. And worse that, I mean, they damaged that field of flowers in the woods. And they used a squirrel for archery practice.
Bastards.
These are bad dudes.
The squirrel got his power.
The squirrel is terrifying.
Did you guys name that squirrel, by the way? I didn't expect you to
I
keep
named
that.
the squirrel.
What'd you name it?
I don't remember,
Nutty.
but I will tell you.
Nutty buddy.
I
You're
will
welcome.
look it up.
Done. Oh God, oh Jesus Christ, we got a wild magic surge already. Thanks, our friend Dead Aim Headshot. You've been in our Discord.
Really?
We're gonna kick
Really?
it off just by rolling that
real.
shit right out of the gate. This is gonna be a nightmare. So while walking the streets of Phandelver, you were accosted by a tiny pirate, or at least a tiny child who considered herself to be a pirate, challenging you all to best her in combat for the honor of joining her pirate crew. Tincture theatrically took the world's biggest dive, and Captain Glittersword took a liking to you and shared with you some information she knew, like what the Red Brands have been up to. She took you to the local healer and introduced you so you could get some, cure wounds, because you two have been attacking each other because of wild magic surges. The local healer also clued you in that she needs help if you happen to be out on the Tribord Trail. She's trying to get a spell book from a banshee named Agatha. So she gave you a jeweled comb and just asked if you're out that way, if you can try and bargain with Agatha. She would make it worth your while with I think it was a ring of tiny hut she offered you, which might be pretty sweet.
What that is.
One of you does, I can tell by the look on your face. Captain Glittersword then led you into the woods, saying she found a tunnel, and she was going to lead you into the Red Brand's hideout until the Admiral came charging after her daughter into the woods, insisting that her 9-year-old daughter can't follow grown-ups into a bandit hideout to commit murder, and made her go home. What a bummer.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, super lame. So you guys have been making your way through the Red Brand hideout, deep underground, underneath a Trezendar Manor, which is mostly just old ruins at this point, but you found the Red Brands have built a hideout for themselves. You came in the back way, not the way anyone was expecting you to, but the way the Red Brands themselves sneak in and out. You encountered some kind of creature in a crevasse that spoke to you in your minds. 3 of you anyway, one of you made your saving throw. You threw it some food, but decided not to fuck with it. Kept on moving. You found some bugbears bullying a sweet little goblin in one of the rooms, so I think you killed most of them and tried to negotiate with a third, and it didn't work out. I think then, are you guys still disguised? Or you still have disguised self up as something? What do you look like right now?
I look like a bugbear still. If the time is still in that time frame, then yeah.
Yeah. Do you look like the leader? Did you look like the one with the eye patch? Nice.
I did.
Yeah, you're very big. And Tincture, did you disguise yourself as the other little goblin that they were beating up on?
I did.
Adorable. And I think you learned his name was Droop. I'm not sure. Now you know.
I don't remember.
Now you know. The last room I think we left you on was... You came across 4 Red Brands that maybe were in the middle of a drinking game. You never really got a chance to find out because Lofane just kicked down the door and started throwing hands. Did you leave one alive, or did you just slaughter all of them? I don't recall.
We only killed one of them, actually. The other 3 were alive.
Fantastic.
Wait, which one was that? Because I know the squirrel had hell on one.
I think that was the one that was killed.
That was the one.
Did the squirrel kill them?
Oh, yeah. Lofane let the squirrel kill the one that was using it for archery practice, I believe.
Okay. Then I believe that's the only death that we had out of them. The rest either surrendered. I had one tied to a chair.
Well, neat. Oh, great. Hey, we got a new follower. Thanks for following us. Yay.
Thank you.
All right, did I miss anything, or should we go ahead and get into wild magic bullshit before we figure out what else is about to happen? Nope, that's a D20. I need a D100. Do you guys use golf balls at home, or 2 dice like a normal person? Let's see what this one's gonna be.
And that asshole got me real hard in the face with that damn sword.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna leave a scar. What do you think?
That's character.
Yeah, scars are manly.
Yeah, but this is my moneymaker. I can't risk like anything bad happened to it. Oh
You
no.
all hear that laughter?
God?
I fucking love this wild magic search table so much. All right, normal rules apply. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be. Tincture, I'm so sorry.
Damn it.
Of course it is.
What had happened? What happened to me again?
As you all are recovering from your most recent combat, watching the squirrel tear this red brand carcass to pieces, while O'Fane looks on with a very pleased expression on his face, just patching yourselves up a bit, catching your breath. Tincture, you suddenly hear voices. So many tiny voices, and you look around. Are there more squirrels? Are there more goblins rushing in? Because what you hear is just,
Oh, it's crowded in here. Oh my gosh, get your elbow out of my face. Oh my gosh. I don't want to be in this bag anymore. I can't breathe in here. This is ridiculous. When is she ever gonna wash her socks?
your bag is talking,
What was that?
Tincture. So many voices. I don't know how much you have in your inventory, but however many items that is, that's how many voices you hear right now. A lot.
Oh man.
If you open your bag to look, the voices grow louder, like just cacophonous.
Get us out of here. I'm claustrophobic. Don't you know I'm claustrophobic?
Oh, I'm gonna like it in here. It's cozy.
If you pick me up, I'm gonna bite. If I had teeth, I would bite.
Okay, guys, why are my things talking to me?
The rest, you don't hear anything.
Did you get hit in the head, Tink?
No, I wasn't even in the room.
I'm gonna put my ear to the bag.
Silence.
She's just gonna like pick up all her stuff and just like
Ow!
over
Ow!
just in
Ow!
the room and just walk
Oh.
away. Stand over there far away.
Wash your socks. When was the last time you washed us? How come you never wear me? I'm so frilly and you never wear me. Well, it's just the one time on a special occasion.
I love this.
I'm looking at Tink just kinda. I don't know what she's doing in the corner. I guess freaking out.
Thank you, dead aim headshot. That was worth every penny, I hope. Could have hurt more. What are the rest of you doing right now? What would you like to do?
I'm looking at Tink like she's crazy right now. Like, I don't know what's happening. I think she was severely damaged in this fight, and I have nothing to use for help.
Is there the red bands they were drinking, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you do see many bottles of alcohol
Okay.
on the table
I'm
and
gonna-
several
I'm gonna
mugs.
take a bottle of that alcohol and I'm gonna drink some of it.
Okay. I'm gonna look around like, are we taking a short break? And I'm going to sit down and grab one as well and drink it.
I'd like to go to the side and whip out my hammock and just like set it up, grab one of those ales, and just like lay down and start drinking the ale. Be like, yep, let's rest up.
The two the red brands remaining that you just left tied to their chairs are like, oh, what the fuck? That's ours. Come on, man.
Oh, thank you.
I will look to the group. Shall we untie them?
Oh yeah, no, you can totally untie us. We could help.
I don't believe it for a second. Taking another sip.
To be completely honest, I'm surprised you're still here. I thought you were on your way out the door. I thought you were choosing a different, what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh, yeah.
Employment.
Did you do that? Did you untie them and send them away?
I think at the end, yeah. So let's
Yeah.
say that.
So one of them has already left. The last remaining one is tentatively reaching for all the treasure that they left on the table from the game they were playing. They're like, I'm just gonna grab this. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna mage hand and swat her hand.
Okay, sorry. Of course. Finders keepers. Okay. See you later. Bye. She creeps back out of the door that you guys came in through.
And I look to.
I think this might be a good chance to restock up on that scam you fell privy to. There's all this gold on these tables.
But this isn't our gold. This is like the townspeople's gold. We should probably return it, maybe.
You're gonna go house to house and return it to every person that they stole from?
Sure, collect it all and see what happens. Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, like we could just go to the mayor, maybe, or something. I imagine the town has a mayor.
The mayor is gonna distribute those funds back to the people. You're hilarious.
It'll trickle back down, you guys.
It's a trickle down effect, yeah. Oh man.
Oh my god.
So, did I already give you guys what was on the table, or no?
You said what was on the table?
Yeah.
There was.
You may have given us each 25 gold, but that could be from the cave previously.
That might have been from the
That
cave.
was. I think that was from us delivering the goods, actually.
Okay.
Oh, you're right.
Would you say, Brutalitar?
I don't believe you gave us an actual amount. If so, I didn't catch it.
All right. I don't like doing copper and electrum and all that. So let's just say you guys found about 40 gold pieces in various coins. And they're not all locally stamped either. Like, some of these are from the Sword Coast, but some of this is gold from the other side of the Forgotten Realms. Like, they've come a long way. And you would kind of know, like, these are bandits that have been raiding the trails back through, so this isn't necessarily Phandalin money. Some of it, but not all of it. You also find a gold earring set worth 30 gold, and a tiny emerald worth 5 gold, and a small pearl worth 100 gold.
I'm gonna take that pearl, thanks. I need that for things.
What happened to redistributing to the people? Maybe somebody in town really loved that pearl, Tink.
Well, I mean, I could use it for my spells. If we find anything magical, I can find out what it is.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah, I mean, no one's gonna miss a pearl. And as she speaks, she's just gonna like look back over to her bag and see if it's still trying to talk to her.
Oh, yum, a pearl. Oh, that's gonna be good.
Shiny.
Just gonna like pat the pearls, but like, just don't talk, please.
Do you put it in your bag?
I'm just gonna put it in my pocket.
In your pocket? Perfect.
So
It says
I'm
nothing.
right next to Tink, and she's like, "Please stop talking." And I'm like, "Oh man." I'm looking at her like, "What's going on?"
Okay, so from what these well, I looked down at the dead red brand. From what they said, their boss is supposed to be in the next room over, and we're just taking a break right here. I mean, how does that work? I'm not the adventuring type, so you please do tell me, how does this work? Does this seem logical to any of you?
Are you the shutting up type? Let's just take a quick
Have you
rest
seen
and
you,
we'll get up
when
to
we
it.
first met? I was on a stage. Absolutely not. I shut up when I sleep, and even then I mumble.
All right, well, let's sleep for a bit then. How's that?
Yeah, hard pass.
Maybe
right.
if he shows up, we
Suit
can say
yourself.
we're interns.
I'm sorry, so you guys are going to sleep?
No.
Did I-
At
Short rest.
best, we were debating whether to sit here and drink a mug of something, but yeah. In character.
I really want a short rest. Is what I'm.
Actually,
Well, we may have to at least relocate.
do you want me to go and see if he's in there? I mean, I look like this other goblin. I'm sure I could check and he would notice.
I mean, and I do look like this bugbear,
Yes.
but that could go south real fast.
If it does, then we'll have to deal with things now. If it doesn't, then we have a chance to get ourselves to full firepower.
And you see a little bit of flames crackle as he says that.
Choice is yours, guys. You paid me, Brutalitar, so you tell me what we're doing.
I am not opposed to a short break, but
And I kind of look around.
He could come out at any point. We are in enemy territory.
I'm swinging in my hammock. I have drip underneath, curled up, ready to fall asleep.
One of you has high passive perception, right?
Not me.
Yeah.
Have high investigation, not perception.
Tincture,
I mean, it's not like
yeah.
bad.
Just from sitting in the room, looking at the way these doors swing closed, it looks like you could prop them closed if you wanted to.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Like, take one of the chairs and just, like, brace it at the door.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you guys can take a short rest if you want. If you want to roll some hit dice, you can do that.
Is there a light source in this room?
Yeah, there are oil lamps burning basically everywhere you've been down here so far.
Okay.
I know it's. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I know it's a long shot because they're a bunch of punk kids, but I'm gonna look around and see if there's any like literature that I can read while we're just hanging out here.
Sure. Thank you for the donation, Jeff. Much appreciated.
I had a question, actually.
GOG, make me a
They
perception
can-
check. And Tincture, what's your question?
Well, if we just let them leave, are we sure there's not another way to go to talk to the boss? Because that'd be real bad for us.
I hadn't thought of that, but that is not my forte, unfortunately.
Would be really bad for them.
Okay, I mean, they did say there were other red brands in here. I hope they don't bring them here.
We gave them that choice before. If they want to go and warn their friends, then that chance that they had for a better life will not be offered again. I want to see if they're that stupid.
That
They're kids, so probably.
that friend you were feeding, could he be of use to us in the coming interactions with this glass staff?
Can I
Talking
roll
about the creature that lived in the hole?
Can I roll a retroactive insight check on that thing?
On the thing
On
in the crevasse?
wizard?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. As he says that, I want to like think back.
Yeah. While you're rolling that, GOG, what was your perception check from earlier?
Oh, was it perception and not investigation?
Yeah, you can run it.
Hold on.
Roll investigation if you want. Yeah.
17.
17. You don't necessarily find any literature. You find a bunch of barrels in here, like a lot of freshwater storage, like salted pork, that kind of thing, but not necessarily anything to read.
Fair. Okay.
Which got Brutalitar?
I rolled the 2 with a -1 mod for a 1.
Right. You're pretty sure there was somebody in that crevasse. I'm gonna need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, right.
Yay.
15.
Excellent. Where's your weapon right now, Brutalitar?
I would probably have sheathed it by now, so on my hip.
Okay. So your hand feels strange, like it's starting to fall asleep a little bit, and then out of nowhere you feel a surging pain going straight down like your radial nerve in your elbow, straight to the tip of your middle finger, and you shake it very quickly. It felt like just for a moment there was a spike in your bone, and then it just fizzled out again. You're fine. Maybe you just hit somebody too hard in combat. You're not really sure. Anything
I was
else?
kind of seeing,
Yeah.
doing this with my hand.
I think you just froze there. I think you're still frozen.
Am I frozen?
I can hear you. There it is.
There it is.
Oh.
So how do you respond to that?
Oh, I'm just kind of there doing this with my hand, just kind of flexing it
Yeah.
for a moment.
It does kind of have that feeling like after a limb falls asleep and you start regaining feeling in it, like that kind of like tingly. But other than that, don't notice anything. Anything else you guys would like to do with your short rest before you move on?
While we're sitting here, I want to take out the alchemy check. And I'm gonna put it on the table.
Hey,
and
girl,
I'm gonna...
hey. That's what it says. What are we making today? You gonna make a special brew? You thirsty? What are you thinking?
I mean, I'm not really thirsty. I was actually thinking about...
Cool. I can make margaritas if you want. What do you think?
Wait. You can make margaritas?
I don't know. You're the alchemist. I don't know what I can do. But couldn't you go for a margarita?
I'm gonna
That's not
hear
really
Tink
what I'm-
talking about margaritas.
Margaritas.
You guys only hear Tincture's half of this.
Yeah, it's... Elijah likes... I don't know. It's an alcoholic drink. I was actually thinking maybe I could make some acid.
Acid, dope. Okay. So you want to just like go for a trip or like, you know, like, what are you thinking?
No. The liquid kind of acid that I'll put in these vials and I can throw them at people.
Oh, I'm with you. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Okay, fill me up and I will make it for you.
I lean into Brutalitar. Does she always her?
This is a new development.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean by that? Fill you up with what?
Oh, I'm sorry. How do I work again? Do you need to put things in me, or do I just make it for you?
I take this cork and I say
Okay.
acid and then I
Okay.
pull the cork out.
I mean, you can just like say it, but it's actually more fun if you shake me. Slush, slush, slush. Just give me a little shake. Just give me a little shaky shake. You know you want to.
She frozen or just staring?
I think she's frozen, but I'm gonna go say that I crossed the line with this one. Oh, there she goes.
That's great.
Great news. Some amazing.
Lost power.
Oh no. Oh no. Did you? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Well, while you're figuring that out, some amazing person named Madam Stone just bought a wild magic surge. So let's just see
Buckle up.
how many
be
other
back as
voices
soon as
I
I
need to
can,
come up with
hopefully.
tonight. We'll miss you.
Tink is like literally over in the corner having her own thing right now. We got another feat.
No,
You got another feat,
I
right?
took that
No,
one
okay.
right out. All right, we'll go
Oh no!
1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Jesus Christ, Brutalitar.
Oh man.
Bring it on.
Yeah, I did lose power.
Oh
I
no.
did lose power.
Okay, hang in there. We can always take a break. This room is not crowded per se. There's a table, chairs, there's enough space for a hammock. You guys are kind of spread out, but it does suddenly grow much more crowded when an 8-foot phantasmal horse manifests itself in the middle of the room, and you just see this glowing ethereal steed bow its head to you. It looks like you now have a phantom steed in your service. And you kind of hear it like clop its hoofs on the floor, but I'm not sure if it's...
9 hells, yes.
Now you have a horse and a squirrel and a wolf. Thanks, Wild Magic Surge Table. This was my idea.
I will walk up and pet my new steed.
It feels kind of cold to the touch, but it is corporeal in a weird way, even though you can see through it. It's a little translucent. I'm not sure if you
call
can...
you Glittermane.
I'm pretty sure it can get
I
through
shoot
these
up
doorways.
out of my I shoot up out of my hammock and I'm like, new friends? And I hop out of the hammock and go and approach them.
It seems very elegant. Like, this looks like a very, I don't know horse terminology, but it looks like a very well-refined steed, very proper. Like maybe it came from a phantom mansion somewhere. but now it's yours for the time.
He called me a noble steed.
So we have the horse, and you said a wolf as well?
Your wolf, Drip.
You have a wolf.
Oh, you're talking just Drip.
Yeah.
I have a wolf. I thought you said a horse and a wolf. Okay.
He thought we got more companions. He was like, what came
Yeah, I'm
in?
like, ooh.
Menagerie. Here's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna take a quick break just to give Tink a chance to maybe jump on with her phone or whatever she wants to do, and we'll rearrange some cameras. But in the meantime, thank you everyone for your charity donations. I will throw out there, in case you didn't, well, I forgot to say at the beginning, our next charity milestone for Trevor Project is $500, and if we reach $500, I'm gonna let the Discord community pick a horror game to make me play on stream for the sake of suffering. Neat. Hang with us for just a second. We will be right back. We're just gonna rearrange a couple things and make sure Maeve's okay. But thank you so much for being here. We will be right back. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for sticking with us. We're gonna try and make this work. We're having a few technical difficulties because that's what D&D Twitch streams do, and it's just our turn this week. Most weeks, if we're being honest, you've seen D&D Twitch streams. This is just how they run. Tink's gonna try and stick with us. She might sound a little bit choppy, but we'll get through it. And let's see. If you're just tuning in, we are raising money for the Trevor Project, preventing suicide in queer youth. Very near and dear to our hearts. And you can send our players healing potions by making a $10 donation or with a $25 donation.
Please. You could really use it.
Please don't.
We could use healing more than we can use the wild.
I like the chaos though.
Yeah,
I love the chaos.
You can send them a healing potion. If you want to like spoil them, or if you want to cause a wild magic surge, you can buy one of those too, and that's way funnier. Jump in our Discord if you like. If you're not already in our community, join us on Discord and you can contribute things to the Wild Magic Surge table. If you want to make some fucking chaotic bullshit happen, you could make it happen. Let's do it. And I lost Lofane. God damn it.
I'm still here.
Okay.
That's what happened.
Okay. This is Twitch for you. It's all good. Right. Neat. So, the rest of your short rest, what would you like to do with the rest of your hour?
So Brutalitar is gonna be there, kind of looking at one of the oil lamps, and there, essentially, hand out, trying to influence it. You can see his eyes kind of focusing on it, his hand kind of making different somatic components, but nothing really happening.
I would also like to approach the ethereal horse and give it a big old hug.
Brutalitar, how would your phantom steed respond to this with your party's druid approaching it?
He will allow it.
Yeah.
He's tamed.
Y'all are
I'm just in the corner watching all this happen. I'm watching one talk to her bag and her items left and right, and then there's just animals popping up all over the place. This is a lot.
If you can hear this, Holly, yes, support. I'm sorry. Someone sent me a text and I can't respond, and they're like, should I do it? And I'm like, yes, do it if you like the Trevor Project. I'm sorry, continue, Geogy.
After we take our short rest, I'm gonna just grab a little piece of wood off of one of the barrels, and a piece of string off my jacket. I'm gonna begin ritual casting Unseen Servant. So yeah.
okay.
That's what I will do.
So you now have Tink has invisible shit in her bag talking to her, and you now have an invisible man doing stuff for you, and you have a horse, and a wolf, a squirrel.
It's appropriate.
This campaign's so fucking weird. Okay.
So many friends.
Okay. You can all reapply your hit dice if you used any, and the adventure is yours. Where you headed?
Oh, right.
Do you guys have the map up too?
Oh
Yeah.
Okay.
I do want to hit that north room, because I do know that
I don't.
Glass Staff, that's his name. He's up in the northwesternmost room, if I remember correctly.
Where's the map at again?
So I'm looking for
Discord.
I'm in Discord. I'm looking for it.
I got you. I got you. All right, so
Everyone else is theater of the mind. I get that.
all right, there we go. Oh no, that didn't work. Nothing works. Nothing is working tonight. This is fun. Here we go. One of you's echoing. Thanks for being here, everybody. This is great. Lofane, you open the door. Are you headed that way, or are you just making a plan?
Just kind of making a plan. I think we should head towards the Red Brand's leader, show him what happens when you mess with us.
Yeah, we should do that.
What do you think, GOG? You have a look on your face.
Hey, you lead the way. I mean, I just think it's amazing how gung ho you guys are. It's fantastic. This is great stuff. Keep it up. I'll just be observing and helping as best as I can. If that's the way you guys want to go, let's go.
All right, what do you think, big guy? And I tap Bertalatar on the back.
Let's go. I'm feeling rested.
And I'm still kind of there, like messing with my hand. But you see me, ready, standing, got my weapon and everything in its sheath, shield on my back, and I'm ready.
Let's go. We know he's supposed to be in, this direction.
Yeah, let's head there.
Are we going to go with the same thing from before? You captured me as a prisoner.
And you see him kind of say this a little sarcastically.
By now, after the short rest, the bugbear visage would have disappeared. I was like, oh, I'm actually all tapped out of all my magical prowess for the day. Unfortunately, I'm feeling a little weak at that end. I mean, I'm all right with my rapier, and I have a few little minor parlor tricks I can maybe work with, but I'm next to useless in a physical confrontation. So I'll do my best to stay out of the way.
Well, I think if we've got Tink's crossbow, your flames, my turning into a bear abilities, and Yogi's singing, I think we can handle it.
I vote for shock and awe.
What now?
Hank's gone altogether.
Naughty.
Hey, our friend Holly just sent one of you a healing potion, or whichever one of you has a friend named Holly, it's probably going to you. And we'll be right back so I can fix the cameras again. Thanks for being here, everybody. We'll be right back again. I'm sorry. We'll fix it. Oh. Hi. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome to Mates of Fate on Saturday night. Thank you for sticking with us, even though we keep going PRB. We appreciate
Thank you again, Holly.
Thank you, Holly. You guys, first of all, I want to say, somebody correct me if I'm wrong on this, we're either 3, 2, or 1 away from 200 followers on Twitch. Holy shit. Thank you guys so much. We got a ton of followers tonight, and we really appreciate it. We appreciate you being here.
Oh, my best.
Yay! And we're over $300 for Trevor Project already.
Woo, woo.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I am so proud of us, and I love this community so fucking much. But let's get back to playing before something else happens. Okay, so short rest. You've been trying to manipulate the flames in the oil lanterns. Not really happening. You guys want to go kick Glassstaff's door down, is that correct?
You betcha.
The adventure is yours again.
And that's another thing. What kind of fucking name is Glassstaff? Like, how unoriginal? Like, seriously.
I think
So
it's very fancy. Glitter Sword is a much better name.
Much better.
Agreed.
so we have the area where
Name.
couldn't hear Tink. We know the door that he's supposed to be behind, or at least the way to go for that.
They told you he was in the northwest corner of this space anyway.
Okay.
That's what they said.
So I'm gonna head that next direction, heading that way. And I'm gonna be doing my best to sneak right now.
To doing your best to what?
Creep.
Oh, okay.
So
Excellent. So as you swing open this door north of the room you're in right now, you come into a small hallway. To your right are steps leading up, stone steps leading, and that feels kind of breezy a little bit, and then directly in front of you is another closed door. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me. Anyone who wants to be stealthy.
I'll give it a shot.
6.
Clank, clank, jangle, clank, jangle, jangle, clank.
15.
All right, Lofane, how'd you do?
21.
It's, oh no, not again. I mean, yay! It's another wild magic surge.
Oh wait, let me roll one for my horse. Because
So
I
much
have a
chaos.
horse.
Brutalitar, let's say that your horse, despite you sensing the noble clopping of its hooves on the floor, doesn't actually make a sound when it moves. So,
Huh.
it's good.
Go figure.
Thank you, Mark, for the wild magic surge. Let's see what other wild magic horse shit is in store for us. That can't be a good number. Is
Never
that a
getting
real-
out of this place.
No, no, you are not.
But when we leave, we're gonna have 80 people with us.
Are you fucking kidding me? Who wrote this? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's your turn, Lofane. I'm so sorry about this, but you all creep stealthily through this door into the stone hallway, and just Brutalitar and Lofane, you kind of like press your ear up against the door in front of you to try and hear a listen into, is this Glassstaff behind this door? What should we expect? And Brutalitar, this large blue, slender genasi right by your side suddenly sinks down into a potted plant. A lovely, lush, it should be green, but it's actually more of a bluish hue, a potted fern. Lofane is now who wrote this?
I accept it. It's not what I've always wanted, really. Just to be a plant.
It wasn't.
You're a
That
potted
one wasn't me.
Not a pot plant. You could be if you wanted, but you are a potted plant. Oh my god.
I'm going to look to the group. Should we abort?
Does this happen regularly?
Never mind.
And I'm going to leave the potted plant right beside the door, and I'm going to tell my horse,
Do not eat him.
And just as you were saying that, GOG, you see Glittermane was just about to changes his mind about taking a taste of Lofane.
I don't think your friend's gonna live very long if he stays a potted plant near the horse.
We'll worry about that in a moment. Right now, we have this.
and I'm going to continue listening to the door.
I'm gonna walk up the stairs and look around the corner and make sure see if there's any other red brands lurking about.
Excellent. Anyone who wants to, for the door or around the corner, you can make a perception check for me. We'll see what we see.
Oof. I'm too distracted by all the crazy nonsense that's happened in the last hour. I can't really.
I wasn't built for this. 3.
3.
5.
I
Jim?
rolled the nat 20.
Thank you.
Hey!
Thank you, Tink. Thank you, Tink. Thank you, Tink.
Yes, I rolled the nat 20 to
Excellent.
listen to the door.
Okay.
The
GOG.
22 total.
Wow. Lofane, everything seems leafy green to you, man. It's actually a pretty chill way to be. You still have some consciousness. It just everything just seems cool.
Can you shape water and myself?
Can you what? I'm sorry.
Shape water and water myself?
No.
Thirsty.
I'm sorry.
Oh, damn.
Joji, peering around the corner, you see the crevasse that you entered in through, but you're now on the northern end of it. And as you poke your head in, you hear dream love. And other than that, you can't see shit because you got the wild magic surge that affected your visual perception. That's it. You know where you are, and that's the extent of your contribution to this perception check. Tincture, you hear something that makes your heart swell with joy, actually. You hear the extremely familiar sound of the bubbling of alchemy ingredients beyond this door. You don't hear voices, footsteps, any kind of life. Actually, with the 22, you hear the most gentlest sound of scurrying. Very, very tiny, but mostly you just hear the bubbling of alchemical supplies. And at that moment, the plant reemerges as a beautiful blue water genasi.
Yay!
Take that as the sign.
I realized, like, oh, I'm not a plant anymore.
Oh, life. Ugh,
All I wanted, I can, conscious thought,
the worst. You ever wake up from a dream you were really enjoying and you're like, oh no, reality's horrible. Welcome to that.
it's so dark in here. Let's go outside.
Do you hear anything inside?
Yeah. It sounds like there's some kind of laboratory, maybe.
Good enough for me.
I'm gonna kick the door in.
Want me to go in, maybe? Okay. In the dark.
Door?
Oh, don't kick the door in.
He said it. It happened. Make a strength check with advantage for me.
Just want to try that.
Nope, he said it. Commit.
23.
As Tincture said,
I know.
I think I hear alchemical. Just this wooden door burst off its hinges, and what doesn't splinter goes scattering into the stone room above. This door actually kind of bouncing off a table in the middle of this workshop. You look around, no one's in here.
I look disappointed as I have my weapon drawn.
Is the alchemy stuff okay?
So, peeking into this room, other than the splintered door that just exploded into the middle of it, it looks like a wizard's workshop. Tincture, this feels very homey to you. This is very, familiar to kind of where you came up from. The moment the door burst open, Brutalitar, you see this tiny little rat go scurrying across the room and then hide in a corner under, some refuse. And there's, a large work table in the corner. Tincture, you recognize all the stuff, like alembics, retorts, distillation coils, and bubbling flasks and shit. All kinds of fun stuff, and they're just, stewing and bubbling away. Gog, you notice the entire left side of this wall is just bookshelves. You were looking for something to read earlier, and you found it. Just books upon books upon books.
I immediately go over to the books and just start perusing and seeing what I see.
As I see him looking over the books, I'm going to say,
Let me know if you find any books for wizardry and their sigils. Anything having to do with runes, especially fire.
and I'm going to show
got it,
him
boss.
my book.
These sigils in particular.
And you see a pretty fine wizard notebook that I show you a couple symbols in.
Just pull out a little quill out of my coat real quick. There's got a little ink left over, and I'll try to. Okay, noted.
And with that, I'll kind of just turn around and stand guard at the room while they kind of look through it. I'll kind of be looking outside in case anyone comes, but...
I go towards the rat in the corner.
Can I look around for anything useful?
So, GOG, Tincture, you guys can both make an investigation check to see what kind of neat stuff you can find. I also forgot to mention, on the right side of this room is a closed door, another wooden closed door. So it doesn't dead end here.
If they didn't know we were here, they do now.
22.
22. Yeah, Tincture, you found all kinds of cool stuff here. You would know just from your background, the current experiment bubbling away on the table, it looks like whoever owns this workshop has been trying to make potions of invisibility. It doesn't look like it's been successful. Just with your knowledge of Arcana, you can tell, like, it's pretty close, but the way it's going, like, this isn't going to work. But that's what's currently being attempted. You also find some... Oh, no, not again. I mean, yay! Oh, it's views from the dungeon. Thanks for the donation. Yay.
By the way, I would be lining up on the other door in the room and learning it wasn't a dead end, so I would be preparing the other door to open it while everyone's doing what they're doing.
And we can do this really quickly, like in case you wanted to keep storming on. It wasn't your fault that you didn't know there was another door here, so I'll tell you what they found.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for talking over your Maeve. We're a little glitchy there.
No, it's okay.
You also find a bunch of stuff you can use for your own alchemy experimentation, Tincture. Most of the stuff doesn't mean anything to any one of your friends, but you know what the stuff is and can be used for. Like, you find like mercury, dragon bile, powdered nightshade, all this kind of potion-y shit. You know, it would be worth 25 gold each for, like, you find 3 or 4 flasks of it, or you can just use it for whatever you want to use it for. GOG, you got a 15, you said, on your investigation check for books for Brutalitar. Were you looking for anything else as well?
Just books in general. Books for him, any kind of stories or notes or a personal journal. I'm kind of nosy, so, yeah.
Let's find this guy's diary.
You don't find a diary for anyone belonging to someone named Glassstaff, but you do actually find a very old journal for an adventurer named Erman. If you want to flip through it, you can. Not that you're going to read the whole thing right now.
Right.
But
just skim it.
Just skimming it, you can tell this is the history of the Lost Mine of Phandelver and the Forge of Spells. A lot of this you already know just from being around Phandalin. Like, you kind of know the history of Wavebuckle Cave, the Phandelver's pact between the gnomes and the dwarves and the elves and the humans and all that. And there is an interesting part where Erman kind of recorded that there's this magic mace that exists that was created in the Forge of Spells. And this magic mace is called Lightbringer. It was commissioned by priests of Lathander way back in the day, way back in Wavebuckle Cave, but it was lost, just like a lot of other interesting treasures and valuable lives were lost when Wavebuckle Cave was also lost.
Oh, it's not bad. You know what? This might come in handy a little later. I'm going to just tuck that in my back.
Yeah, you can definitely keep that. Lofane, you approach this rat. It seems frightened. It was just chilling a moment ago, and then a door flew off its hinges, so it looks extremely scared.
Excellent. I would like to speak with the rat using Speak with Animals and ask if he knows anything about Glassstaff or who runs this shop.
I will let you make an animal handling check or a charisma check, whichever you prefer for this.
Animal handling 100%.
Yeah.
If it decides to go. Do it.
Do it.
Well, hold up. I get it with advantage.
Views from the dungeon. Can you tell me in the chat if you're sending anybody healing potions with your donation? Because I don't have Tiltify up. So if I owe anybody anything that I haven't caught, by all means, let me know in the chat or somebody at me in the Discord.
I'm going to try to roll. Sorry.
No problem. I can also roll for you if you need.
Yeah, would you mind with the +5 or 25?
I don't mind a bit. Oh, +5. That's easy. I have a dice. Hey, you rolled a 17.
Nice.
Good teamwork. As you approach this frightened rat, you just hear the chittering. And then what do you say to it as you approach?
I'd like to say, hello, little friend. Has anything... How long have you been in here? Have you seen a strange man working in here?
It looks... If a rat could look surprised, it would look surprised, like its whiskers briefly stop twitching, and its kind of bulbous black eyes fix on you.
Visitors. Hello. Strange man? No strange. Where from? Where from, visitors?
We're from outside here, but we're looking for this. There's no man that's been in here, keeping these journals, working on potions or anything.
Man is not strange.
Okay, normal man. Maybe wearing the funny hat. I don't know. Has a staff that's made of glass.
Glass stuff.
Yeah, glass stuff. Have you seen him? Has he been here?
Who's asking? Why are you here?
Me, Lofane. I'm here to say hi to the wizard.
Do you hurt glass stuff?
I have not.
Will you hurt glass stuff?
Buddy.
What do I hear? Do I hear that? Like, I just want to imagine this hesitation. Like, is he speaking common or is he like snickering as he goes like, oh?
Speak with animals. You actually do hear his side of the conversation in common, but all you see is like one of your crazy fucking friends talking to a rat, just like your other friend talks to her backpack. Okay, that's the day we're having. Sure. Lofane, it seems reluctant to give you much more information than that. You can push it with a persuasion check if you want, but it doesn't look like it's too forthcoming.
I want to know where Glitter Snake is.
That is the first time in this campaign that someone's butchered one of my NPC names. We have
another wild magic.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Another wild magic search.
From
You
murder.
said persuasion?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do we? No, I already did that one. Didn't I?
I thought you did.
That was the potted plant. Murder was the potted plant.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He said they said Tink turned the door of the Explorer with a talking backpack. I'm done.
Back.
Hey, I don't know. You don't know this yet, but I took on the feat of Lucky.
Nice.
So because I failed my persuasion check, I only got 8. I really want this rat to tell me what's up. So.
And there he goes. Why? Would we lose that time? I'm not.
She'll be right back.
Okay, Chad is right. Mark was the potted plant. I do. Oh, murder another wild magic surge. Sorry, just a moment. To fix the So many things are going wrong.
She's back.
Yep.
Thank you for the follow. That's adorable. Let's see what Murder's Wild Magic Surge is going to do. By the end of the night, I think we're going to go through the entire goddamn table, which is awesome because it's all for a really good cause. And here we go. Where do you guys think I left the search table? Nope. Oh, it's a reroll. We already did that one. All right, cool. That one's actually one of the
feet. Let us do it again.
No, it's one of the bad
It's a feat.
This one's not too bad. Okay, this one's not too bad, and I'm actually gonna hand wave some of this to make it more interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. GOG, you haven't gotten one yet. You're about to, aren't you? But it's not you. It's Tincture. I'm sorry. The contents of Tincture's coin purse are multiplied by 5. And if anyone was with us last week, you remember that a wild magic surge caused Tincture to toss the contents of her coin purse into the ether. So I don't I think like 5 times 0 is still jack shit.
Did she not pick up anything off that table?
She did.
She walked away from with the table. She had the pearl at least.
Yeah, she had the pearl.
She had the pearl.
She now has 5 pearls, whatever she put in the coin purse. I think if she took that 50 gold, she would now have 250 gold. And I bet she's going to say that she did now that has occurred.
I don't know what just happened because my Discord went down, but I imagine Tincture probably picked up the gold to bring to the town.
Sure. Well, it has suddenly increased in weight. Tincture, where are you keeping your coin purse?
Well, it was in my bag.
Excellent.
With the rest of my things that are talking to me.
It's actually even harder to hear your friends right now because, like, over the volume of your backpack, and then you hear these tiny voices like, "Wee, party!" all of a sudden multiplied by 5. Wee! They're super stoked to have new friends in there. It's up to you if you want to mention that to your friends that you are hearing this.
Just the weight change of my stuff. It would have probably made me fall over. Like, gosh, what the hell?
I'll like
okay, T?
sit her back up by her backpack, like opening her back up, like the little kid that's too heavy, and sit her
His
back.
chair kind of clanked a little bit.
Here you go, Dora.
I think something just happened.
Low Fame, what was your reroll on that persuasion check?
I got 15.
15. The rat looks at you with whiskers twitching, and then it goes,
You will not hurt Master. You should go.
What is that? What about? Are you telling me to like go in this direction, or?
It looks like it's just kind of like the rat noise. It's not giving you an indication. Like it's
So he's
just
not. I want to know.
just the words you heard straight up are, "You will not hurt Master. You should go."
All right. Well, thanks for nothing. Have a good night. And then I'm gonna head over to the mixing tables where all these potions are going on, just to investigate a bit.
I'm going to like be ready to open the next door. Is it unlocked? The other.
It is unlocked. You're a little bit frozen. This stream is haunted.
Am I frozen?
A little bit. I can hear
This stream is very haunted. I'm so sorry.
you're coming and going. It is unlocked, from what you can tell.
I'm gonna look inside.
All right, so you push open
Is that better?
this door. Yeah, actually it is. Brutalitar, you push open the door into the next room. You find a bedchamber, which is unexpectedly beautiful for what a dump this hideout is for this gang of ruffians. The walls in here are covered with drapes of this very clean scarlet cloth, a little flamboyant, if I'm being honest. You see furnishings that include a small writing desk with a matching chair. The matching chair is also upholstered with a very soft-looking scarlet. If you're going to ask this question, there's no one in here, from what you can tell. Tincture, if you can hear me, if you're with us.
I can hear you.
If you're by Brutalitar's side, with your crazy high passive investigation, you notice on the far wall opposite you, there is a secret door. Your friends don't notice, but your little goblin eyes can spot it from like 15 feet away. You see those hinges buried in the bricks.
Head in.
Okay. I think there's more to this room that meets the eye.
I'm gonna look at her curiously because I was on my way back out.
If you look over there, that wall, there's something there. You should go look.
I'm gonna walk over to the wall and inspect it closer.
Because she pointed out to you, Brutalitar, you can see there's this fine line in the bricks where, oh no. Thanks, Mom. There's a line where the secret door is not completely closed.
Okay. Does there seem like there's a way to force the door open?
It looks like you can open it pretty easily if you just pull on the edge that's open if you wanted.
I want to inspect it for traps first.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
You have another wild magic surge.
That was
I'm
only
still at the bookshelf, just looking
14.
look for books.
Mark.
14. It does not appear to be trapped, Brutalitar, and that was only a $20 donation. I marked the Wild Magic Surge as 25, but because it's my mom, I'll let you guys vote. Do you want another my Wild Magic Surge?
I got a feet and a horse. I've been dodging mines today.
You've been Matrix bulling, dodging the bad ones.
I lost all my money and then I'm on board.
Who wants one?
Sure.
No.
You mean?
I
That's
need $5 more if I'm doing a wild magic surge. No, don't.
okay. Yeah, that's fun. Let's do a Wild Magic Surge and only Brutalitar or Tinker in it. It's my game. I can do that. Here we go. This is my idea. It's probably going to be like I'm going to lose everything here.
Player
Here we go.
levels up. Player levels up. Player levels up. Come on.
All right.
I think that doesn't know.
It's not a level up. I'm going to use this cool D2, this coin I got from Blighted Dawn Dice. Check out Blighted Dawn on Instagram, because I won these in a giveaway, and they were awesome. Brutalitar.
All right.
Your feet suddenly seem to leave you, as gravity seems to leave you. You don't float upwards towards the ceiling, but more like walking. Your physical body, it's not functioning the way you're used to functioning on this plane. It's almost as though your body is moving as though it's in the astral plane. You try and take a step and nothing happens. Like there's just 2 inches of air between you and the floor.
So I'm gonna walk in place.
Thank you for the raid, Top Down.
Can I not really
back
move?
at them, kind of.
Then? Okay. So
You dance?
I'm going to draw my sword and point it one direction and see if I move that way.
Make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. 8.
8. You all see as Brutalitar in place, not floating or anything, just his feet no longer connect to the ground. You see him draw his weapon, point across the room, and just stays there like Peter Pan ready to fight Captain Hook, but nothing else happens. So you're just kind of stuck there until you figure out how to move your ass. This is fun. I like D&D. Thanks for the raid, guys. Wild magic bullshit. Go.
Can I
How many has
hold
it
on
done
to my
tonight?
horse as it moves around?
Can you what?
Hold on to my horse as it moves around.
Your horse is probably 5 feet away from you, so if you want to try and reach it, make it another intelligence saving throw.
I'm gonna whistle for it.
I think Maeve was trying to say something.
Yeah, your phantom steed does come to you. You were not able to grab onto it. Maeve, what were you going to say?
Oh, I had just asked how many wild magic surges we've had tonight.
So many. We're now over $400 raised for the Trevor Project, another $94, and our Discord community gets to pick which horror game I stream. Thank you. Can't wait. This is fun. What were the rest of you investigating? as
realizing that I let myself get away from myself, and I just got caught up in trying to find books and stuff to read. I look behind me and like, oh, what the hell? Where's everybody at? And I follow behind, and I walk in the door, and I see Brutality. You can fly now, dude. We might have to renegotiate when at the end of the term about the pricing of what's going on, because you guys are fucking crazy.
GOG needs some wild magic on him. That's all I'm saying.
He still can't see right now in character.
He doesn't have his glasses.
I'll walk up to Brutality. You good, man?
I don't know. Right now, I don't see myself being any use in combat.
How about you? Can you go? Can you fly? Like, are you flying? Like, how does this work? Like,
no idea.
GOG, you can make an intelligence saving throw if you want.
Intelligence saving throw?
Yeah. Never expected the astral plane to occur in Lost Mine of Phandelver, but here we are.
That's an 11.
Who the hell knows? I guess Brutalitar lives in here now. Anyway, you want to look around?
Yeah, might as well.
Sorry, it looks cozy. If he was able to live in a bed, like get into a bed, he'd be very comfortable. Tink, were you going to say something?
Can I also make an intelligence? Yeah, can I make one too?
Yes, you want to help your friend? Yes, you absolutely can.
How about?
I'm good at those,
I
so.
went from looking enthusiastic.
23?
Yeah.
Tinksha, you watch as Brutalitar can't seem to grasp anything in the material plane. You walk up to him and kind of just concentrate very, very hard, and you reach out with your hand, and you're able to interlock fingers with his hand. And you find that, Brutalitar, you feel this as well. You can grasp Tincture's hand, and you see, like, when she pulls you, he's completely weightless to you, Tincture. She can pull you ever so slightly, and you move across the room.
Seeing this, I'm like, this is perfect.
He's a hover dragonborn.
Copernicus, do me a favor and push him around the room where he needs to go. And then my unseen servant's gonna walk over, and it's just like you're gonna feel a little something around your waist, kind of like the movie Ghost, and he's just gonna begin pushing you around wherever you're gonna go. So
it's like Brutalitar's riding an invisible Segway.
I'm going to move my feet ever so casually along with the movement, so I'm trying to look like I'm walking.
It's not super convincing, but you can try.
Are you gonna have him do athletics or acrobatics?
I'm
just gonna let this bit run its course. If you guys want to explore the room, you can. But in the meantime, this is very funny.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm looking for more journals, and anything on this class staff character.
Sure.
Because what else do I have to do at the moment? My boss is floating around.
So the first thing you would go to is the writing desk, GOG, because you see lots of papers and notes are stacked. It looks like the bulk of them are just notes on his alchemical experiments. A lot of stuff is over your head as to what he was researching. Orders to like apothecaries and alchemists, and just requests for materials for his workshop. But you do find something interesting. You find a note, and I'm going to drop that in the Discord player chat. But on his desk, this is the note that you find. And it's up to you if you want to read that with the rest of the party or not.
Yeah, and I don't know if it matters, but I got a 23 from investigation.
Investigation? You also find treasure, GOG. At the foot of his bed, you find that he has a wooden chest that he left unlocked. And it looks like this might have been the best picking. Like, all these bandits robbing all these people for however many weeks or months they've been at it. Looks like Homeboy's been keeping the best of the best for himself.
Yeah. After reading, just quick glancing over, I'll just get a read of it and just look at it for a moment. I'll just hand it to Brutalatar. Like, here, you do something with this, and then I'll just start rifling.
Can I take it?
You cannot. GOG, you hand it to the air, and Brutalatar's fingers kind of whiff through it, and the paper floats to the ground.
The hell? Okay, I'll just fold it up and put it in my coat. We'll talk about that later, I guess.
I just look confused at the whole ordeal.
I think you're still holding your hand.
So that was in my free hand. I'm just yeah.
It's well, basically this note just says that Glassstaff was I'm sorry, you look ridiculous right now. You're supposed to be all imposing,
feel
and
ridiculous. I think these lands are cursed or something. This is not normal.
Not at all.
It's okay, Tally.
Absolutely.
I won't let you go. Don't
It's just
worry.
honestly, it's just more intel.
I say, like, still clutching her hand.
It's more intel of this black spider individual. But what do we find in that in the chest?
There's plot-related items, but more importantly, there's loot. You find
my boss. My boss will take this.
You find 150 gold pieces, GOG. You also find a silk pouch with some glittering jewels inside. You find 5 carnelians, which are, and I'll put this in the Discord, you don't have to write it down. You find 5 carnelians worth 10 gold each. You find another pearl worth 100 gold. So you guys can basically start making jewelry now if you want to. But also, interestingly, you find 2 magic items. You find 2 scrolls belonging to this wizard. The first one being a scroll of Charm Person, and the second being a scroll of Fireball. God help us all.
I'll leave all the money. I'll take the pearl and the scrolls. And I'll point out to like, hey, I don't know how you feel about looting the boss, but, and I'll just point to the Tink, or I'll motion to Tink.
Well, I mean, we probably should take it with us, I guess. And it's not like Brutalatar can really carry anything right now, so.
I'm gonna still be trying to walk
there. We should take it and give it all to the mayor, right? Let's do it. And I start filling my pockets with all to redistribute it to the mayor.
So it can trickle down.
In irony.
It doesn't have to go to the mayor, though.
Okay.
More importantly, this
sword.
Yeah, this black spider individual was expecting you guys to be here. I think. Yeah, it looks like you possibly have a hit out on your head, so we probably should not be busted in the way we have been.
Wait. We have a hit out on us? What is that?
I'll hold up the note. I'm like, look, this black spider individual clearly knew that somebody was coming to Phandelver, possibly working with the dwarves. That sounds a lot like you guys.
If someone is looking for me, I want to make myself easily found.
Yes, same, Brutalatar, and I give them a knuckle bump.
And they go straight through each other.
Yeah, you just ghost each other.
One of the sizzle.
Okay.
So let's move forward. Let's get them what they're asking for.
Yes, let's find them.
Do you want to go back the way you came, or do you want to investigate this secret door that Tincture found?
I think I was in the process of trying to force it open as I became this way.
Yeah.
You can just
I'd like to do the
you can just
secret
go
door.
through the door now. You don't need to worry about it.
I cannot even move.
That's what Copernicus is for. He's here to help you out, buddy.
Well, it seems
name's
like the
Chloe.
wizard has a rat friend here, a rat friend who's not ratting out on, which is ironic. But we could end up heading over to the secret door. I think the wizard might be hiding in.
I'm gonna take my sword out and point it. I don't even know if I can hit anyone right now, guys.
So with
Well, I
the
mean, baby, no one can hit you though.
yeah.
But I can't help you guys. I'd have to watch you die.
Have you tried thinking happy thoughts? I read in a book one about this old children's story that if you think happy thoughts, you can fly. Have you tried?
He's looking at you unamused.
Look at me.
Hey, it's
I think what you. I think what you need to do is just think really hard about being in a physical form, and it's like, and what it feels like to hold your sword and
I'm going to.
you're holding my hand. You can feel that.
I'm gonna listen to Tink's words and focus on her hand. That like is the only other thing I'm able to feel, and I'm going to try and think really hard about being physical, about being able to hit things again, about feeling my sword. Just focus on being on the material plane.
Make an intelligence saving throw with advantage.
19.
19. Tincture, what you feel is the scaly surface of Brutalitar's hand suddenly tighten around your small hand. Brutalitar, you feel your feet find the ground again. Those 2 inches of space between you and the floor are connected. But your body is suddenly different yet again. In addition to feeling gravity, feeling weight, feeling your corporeal form, you feel an incredible shooting pain running from your elbow to your fingertips again. And you look down, and just for the briefest moment, it looks like your skin is crackling, like embers glowing. But as soon as you look at it, it's gone again. The pain lingers.
I just kind of grunt for a moment, and I look around.
You okay?
I don't know. This is new.
You keep holding your arm. Are you having a stroke or something? Are you okay? I'm gonna lift his eye open. You all right?
Get off me. No.
I'm gonna draw my weapon, take my shield out, and I'm like,
Let's get this job done before anything else happens.
and I'm going to try and start, like, forcing this door open.
Okay.
Actually,
Go ahead.
there was one other thing I wanted to do. Back in the other room, you mentioned that he seemed like he was making an invisibility potion.
He was trying to, yeah.
Can I try to find out what it was missing and finish it?
Ooh, you can. You can make an Arcana check with that, but the DC is going to be pretty high.
Done. 21.
21.
Needs paprika.
Oh my god, that's it. It was just a pinch of salt. Tincture, you can tell it is close, and you feel like if you stayed in this workshop yourself and worked on it for a couple days, like you could crack it pretty easily, but you're not quite sure either, unfortunately. It's a tough potion to make. Like, even Eliza would probably tell you, like, that's a very tricky potion to make. That's why they're so expensive.
That's fair. It's about to try.
Brutalitar, the secret door that you were attempting to open before you lost your space on the material plane, it looks like it leads to a completely dark passage, but peeking inside you can see it's just a narrow set of stone steps leading upwards.
I'm gonna start heading that way.
Hold on, Brutalitar. I mean, I'm no expert, but like, clearly he's working on some sort of potions for invisibility, correct? Would it stand to reason that he's probably crafted it at one point or another, so he may be invisible now?
I think he
spit on it.
has. You see, when you make a potion, you can usually remember how to make it. And, I mean, unless you're just an idiot and you have them luck. But
I mean,
I don't really feel like this glass staff person is that kind of person.
you don't know until you meet him.
Either way, I don't want to not leave this area unexplored.
Okay, sure, let's go. I'm ready.
And I'm going to head that way into the darkness with no dark vision. So let me know when I get to a part I can't see.
Go ahead, Tincture.
I was just going to offer Georgie a acid potion.
What's
I
this?
need to. If you throw it at somebody, it'll hurt a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Noted. Just put it in one of my pockets. Thanks. How much you want for it?
There's nothing. I just want you to throw it at the bad dude.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Usually,
Tink's got advantage on that.
value attached to stuff.
What'd you say, Lofane?
Oh, I get advantage to the invisibility potion.
Tink's got advantage on the potion roll. Somebody paid for Tink getting advantage.
That potion roll.
Oh, we had a thank you. Yes.
They are investment.
Awesome.
Someone named JF Messon redeemed his points to give Tink advantage. It's still going to be tough. If you want to use your advantage for this roll, you are welcome to, Tincture.
Yeah.
I rolled a 16 though, and it wasn't enough. I feel like I don't know if I'll be able to. I think I should save it.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm running off my phone right now. I can't really keep track of having advantage. So sure.
Yay, YOLO. YOLO
It's
potions.
a 7. No, sorry. It's a 9.
Ooh.
Better luck
Wow.
next time, friend. So sorry. All right, so Brutalitar, you're stepping into the secret passage.
Yep, I'm heading down. Shield up, sword pointed,
Yeah.
heading down.
So the stairs are going up, but it is narrow, dark, but enough light is coming in from these bedchambers that you can see your way to the top of the stairs. You have your mind set because of what your friend said, like, is there an invisible man hiding in the dark? But it's so narrow that you would have bumped into someone if there had been in this exact corridor. You reach the top of the steps, and just because you're already knowing what to look for, it looks like a wall, but you can sense that there's hinges here as well for another secret door to get back out.
Okay. And I will do the same thing, force it open.
Force it open.
Yep.
Okay, you see a storeroom, it looks like. Peeking into, and even stepping into if you want, it looks like you're on the northmost side of the crevasse where your creepy friend lives. But you see some shelving here, some crates, some barrels. It looks like there's a lot of empty crates here and straw for packing, like stuff for things to get shipped in and out, hammers, nails, bars, that kind of thing. You can go south to get back into the crevasse area, or you can see there's, actually, yeah, Tincture, you would notice yet another secret door. If you're following him, you notice a secret door all the way on the east side of these chambers.
Okay. Can I try to open it?
Yeah, it's not locked.
Very quietly then.
Yeah. So what you see here, when you step inside, there's a closed door that's wooden. You can't see through it, but there's a closed door to the south. And then directly across from you, there is a closed door, but you can see like bars and a window, and you can see through this door. That's their armory in there. You see just like racks and racks of weapons, spears, swords, crossbows, that kind of thing. Not sure if you can get to it or not, but you can see it through this little window in the door directly across from you.
Can I try to get to it?
This
Very
door
stealthily?
This door is locked. The one leading to the weapons, it is locked.
Can I try to open it? I have these tools.
Are you proficient in thieves' tools? You are, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm an artificer.
Yeah, you can make a dexterity check for that, or sleight of hand, your choice, and I can roll for you if you need.
Let's see. You said dex or
Sleight of hand. Yeah, whatever you're better at.
They're the same. I'll do.
It would actually be a +5 because it's your proficiency plus your dexterity modifier for using your thieves' tools.
Well, there you go.
I do believe so. Not that I played a role or anything. Sorry.
So I'll just roll and then add a +2.
+5.
Right.
+5, yeah.
Yeah. $19?
19 will do it. You are easily...
19 then.
19 and then some?
Because that was with +3.
Okay. So you're easily able to just quickly and swiftly pick the lock on this door, swing it open. You now have full access to what looks like the entirety of the Red Brand's armory. Like 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, bunch of crossbows, some quivers holding crossbow bolts.
I want to cast. I want to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Let me see. Make an investigation check with advantage.
Do it. Okay. I can do that. Let me see. Oh, that's a nat 20. I don't think I'm going to beat that, so that's a 25.
Holy shit.
That was without advantage.
Tincture, against all odds, your friends are ready to probably move on because they already have the basic martial weapons that they need. You notice tucked just behind one of these racks out of sight, probably so another Red Brand doesn't walk off with it, you see this long, very plain-looking wooden box. And you kind of kick it out with the heel of your boot. It has some silver inlay on the top of the box. You open it up and you find this beautiful long sword with a silver scabbard. You're welcome to make a history check if you want, but whoever wants this can add a +1 longsword to their inventory.
You said a history check?
If you want to, yeah.
Sure.
Anyone can if you want.
I'll do that.
This would be based on the fact that looking at the hilt of this sword, you see inscribed the name Talon.
Me and Tincture got the same thing.
The 21.
21.
Yeah.
You
rolling really well considering I am only using my phone.
You just all know the history of the sword goes so well from all the bedtime stories you've read growing up, and I don't know how the hell you know all this stuff, but you know, you nerds. The sword is inscribed with the name Talon in the hilt, and it's worked in the shape of this like bird of prey with outstretched wings. It's very beautiful. It looks very, very old. You would know that this hilt and this like engraving is the crest of a knight named Aldith Trezendar, like Trezendar Manor, where the Red Brands hide their base of operations here. It's this guy's sword, and it's just sitting around in the armory. Aldith Trezendar was known as the Black Hawk. So this is a Black Hawk +1 long sword. And just for funsies, you would know that he died fighting off the orcs during the whole fall of Waveko Cave, Phandelver Pact thing.
Oh, wow, this is a really cool sword. Hey, Teletar, do you want to use the sword? It's really, really nice.
Very much like to use that sword, yes.
So you can add a +1 long sword.
And I'm going to kind of...
I want to do something fun.
Such as...
Kneel for me.
And Brutalitar will look kind of confused, and then he'll kneel.
Yeah. I've always read it. I read the stuff in like stories and stuff, and she's gonna like take the sword out of the scabbard and just kind of like she's knighting you.
As I see her doing this, I begin like he's leveling up.
I nod my head as she starts to knight me.
Yeah, we can protect us now.
Fantastic. It looks like that was the coolest thing you could have found in this room, but there's nothing else of interest here.
There's not any like tiny armor, really small armor.
Fuck it. Make an investigation check.
Out like
You get another nat 20, then maybe. We'll see.
Investigation.
If someone wants to buy him advantage, this could be...
17.
Afraid not, my friend.
No.
But
What
dueling...
about like wolf-sized armor?
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously, there's wolf-sized armor right there. You just should have said that.
Sick. I'll take some of that.
Duly noted that that is on your wish list to Fantasy Santa. The only other way out of this room, you can go out the secret door that you came in through, or there's a closed door to the south.
You said a closed door to the south?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll check that out. Do I hear anything on the other side?
Make a perception check for me. Anyone can and should. What?
I want to.
14.
Five.
That was not a good roll. I only rolled a 9.
9. Brutalitar, you
Okay.
gingerly place your ear up to the door to the south, and you hear movement through here. Multiple figures. You don't hear voices. You can't tell if they're humans, beasts, exactly what, but something on the other side of this door is moving slowly, scraping, dragging, a little bit of groaning, very slowly shuffling, like it's walking in circles on the other side of this door, more than one of whatever it is.
Now, my first intention,
And I'm talking to the group behind me.
is to kick in this door. If someone wants to talk, now is the time.
You see him thinking. And with no one stopping me?
Brutalitar, make a history check.
Okay.
Mystery.
Or anyone else that would like to.
13.
13. You feel like you mentioned one of the bugbears mentioning what was in this area. Carry on.
I kick in the door.
It's not locked. It flies right off his hinges. What happened was, Brutalitar, you kick open... Jesus Christ. You kick open this wooden door, and what you all see on the other side is 3 skeletal figures draped in rotted armor, bits of cloth, old rusty helmets, and their eyeless skulls suddenly turn on you, Brutalitar, and they draw their rusty weapons and begin shuffling towards you.
Oh, my sword's already out. Yeah, let's do this.
I think that's where we're gonna call it for tonight, gang. I think that's a good place to leave it for now. I know. This is gonna be really fun, but with all our technical difficulties, I feel like we should probably get ourselves sorted before we go through full combat. But at least you know what's coming next.
I mean, I did be okay. Everything seems to be working alright right now, so.
Everyone's like, please, DM. No.
If you
Leave it up
want,
to you guys. I'm not picky.
if you want, y'all can roll for initiative, but I'm afraid we are gonna have to call it in just a minute.
I'll roll
fair.
for...
I love his combat music. I always feel like I'm fighting the Broadway cast of Stomp. Whatever your initiative is, somebody write it down because I'm not gonna remember. All right.
I'll post it in Phandelver.
All right, this sounds good. Here's what we got, y'all. A lot of cool things happened tonight. You guys, what we had, we reached over $400 raised to prevent suicide in queer youth. I am so excited that we're raising all this money for the Trevor Project. Thank you guys so much. I love our community. If you're not already in our Discord, get in there. This is the nicest group of people I know. Seriously, our community Discord like sustains me through the day. Y'all are like always in my pocket on my phone whenever I'm like, oh, the world's on fire. Why keep going? Oh, because I have all these friends in Discord and I love them so much. So many memes. If we hit the $500 mark, I am going to let the Discord community choose which horror game I live stream. Me, Ash, the world's jumpiest person. That's gonna suck. Thank you everyone for chiming in on that. If we hit $1,000, I still don't know why I committed to this. I will stream on this channel the video of me at 6 years old lip syncing to the Ninja Turtle rap. Neat. In the meantime, find our old episodes on YouTube. If this is your first time swinging by this very special Wild Magic's third version of Lost Mine of Phandelver, catch up on YouTube because this is one of the most fun campaigns I've ever had in my life. Players, thank you for being here. I love you guys. I'm sorry we had to cut it short. I'm sorry absolutely everything was broken tonight, but we still had a good time. The real treasure was the friends we made along the way and all the potted plants that we turned into. What's that thing? Maeve, what was that embroidery that you posted tonight? Because I think that should be the thing we always say on Mates of Fate tonight. What do you think? What did that say?
The embroidery?
Yeah, for Brutalitar. What was that? It's not arson.
Arson? Oh, you mean crime brulee?
It's not arson. It's crime brulee.
There you go.
I'm gonna keep working on it. Good night, everybody. Thanks for being here.
Good night.
I'm doing my best. I'm proud.